Welcome back to Ape Escape. Today, it's time for the finale. Good, because we just have the last few monkeys to grab. And you also notice how the time difference between this and me actually doing Spectre Castle. Which, because of our conversation, we turned...
That wasn't the first thing I noticed.
I know, but still, it's like, I'm talking to viewers.
Then why aren't they responding?
Fuck you. Boy, that sure was a hard stage. That sure was a hard stage.
Wait, that was it? You just needed the bloody arm to get that?
Yeah. And if I had gotten if I had gotten all the other monkeys in the castle, I would have needed to do that again too.
Wow.
But I missed a few monkeys in the castle. And luckily, 2 and 3 actually realized, boy, it sure was dumb to have like 1 or 2 monkeys. So, that were completely missable. So they basically just put like 3 in the extra spot.
I'm actually kind of curious about Ape Escape 2. If you start up Ape Escape 2, do you have the same gadgets as
No.
you have at the end of this game?
No, because you're not playing as Spike in that game. You're playing as an entirely new character named Jimmy, who is the assistant to the professor, and because he messes up, that's the reason why Spectre gets the Peepo helmet back on.
Right, so same villain, different hero.
Yeah. And there's no real reason as to how Spectre got it back in 3. So they don't even show that.
Voodoo?
Honestly, considering he has the human ally in 3, I would think it's them. But they never go into semantics about that. It's just, oh, Spectre now has a TV. Spectre and Monkeys are now making a TV station that basically stupefy anyone who watches it.
Oh shit! I just noticed, but because you went in the crouching animation, the music kind of
Yeah. If you entered,
that's a really interesting detail.
It is. It's Like I said, I do wish that they could have had like a underwater type change, for it, like what Donkey Kong 64. Well, anything Rare did in the N64 era, did.
Yeah, but to be fair, that's N64, so I'm pretty sure that all they really did was just lower the pitch of the song or something like that.
Yeah, they did.
It was a common method of.
Or in the case of Jolly Roger Bay, Jolly Roger's Lagoon in Tui, an entirely new song. Period.
Right. Do you know how big Banjo-Tooie was compared to the first one?
Not sure. I am not sure.
In that case, I'm looking it up.
All right.
Okay. Banjo-Kazooie is 15.7 megabytes and Banjo-Tooie is 31.26, so it's about double the size.
Yeah, it's about double. Yeah, damn.
Was the game notably bigger?
Oh, big time. Big time. The worlds were much bigger. Every world had a boss.
Alright.
It's like, yeah, the scope of Tui was much bigger than the first one.
I mean, you say that, but I'm looking at how long to beat, and the main game for Banjo-Kazooie is 11 hours, and main for Banjo-Tooie is 16 and a half. But then if you look at Completionist, that's where it kind of goes harder.
Yeah, because
Completionist Banjo-Kazooie is 15 hours. completion is Banjo-Tooie is 23 and a half hour.
I would say 15 hours for the first game, but also it's also thinking about it first look type deal.
Also, I'm looking at howlongtobeat.com, and I just typed in Banjo. One of the categories is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Challenger Pack 3 Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah.
Main story is 36 minutes, main plus extra 38 minutes, completion is 50 minutes. How do you complete a Smash Bros. Character?
I want to say they're talking about the classic mode.
You can play that in 10 minutes.
Depends on what level you're doing.
Right. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of
It's weird. It's weird.
That.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of the same as having like making an estimation for how long it takes to beat something like Stardew Valley, because like it's a set amount of time it'll take.
Yeah.
It just if you want to fast forward, you can just go to bed pretty much at the start of every day, but that's not what it's about. It's not about the campaign. It's about making your farm and stuff.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I played Stardew Valley.
And if you want to do it faster and look like an asshole, you side with Joja Mart.
I mean, there are benefits. Or well, there's one benefit. And it's a pretty glaring one. you can have it done way quicker.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
that's the only thing I can say about it.
Yeah, but you're a corporate shell if you do that.
Yeah, but you're at least you're not at the mercy of the game's stupid RNG mechanics.
True.
Or I mean I say stupid, but it kind of depends. I kind of feel like the game really bombs when you're looking for iridium, which is the material you need to craft like the highest tier tools.
Yep.
But that's because iridium is only guaranteed to drop if you're like really low into the mines. Like the deeper you go, the higher the chances. But the thing is, you have like those really annoying flying critters which are really difficult to hit, even though they're critters. Like they're small and they're flying. Shouldn't they be like really easy to kill? Like just hit them once and they're dead.
Yep.
Yeah, I really don't like going for the skull mines in Stardew Valley.
Neither do I.
Especially if you're in multiplayer, because if you're playing in single player, you can choose to take an item, and you can use that to heal in the middle of a heated battle. Because in these lovely. Because if you get the option of like, do you want to use this item, the time stops. That doesn't happen if you're playing online. And what also doesn't help is that it's if you're playing online and you're the only one in the party who's in the skull mines, that's fine. But if you're with multiple players, the latency can really fuck you over. To a point where if I'm playing with other people, I'm legitimately telling them like, fuck off from the mines. This is my turf. Like I'm usually a pretty forgiving I'm usually a pretty calm person, but if somebody goes into the skull mines with me, I get fucking livid.
You did it.
Like I'm telling you, it's way more efficient to just have one person in there.
Spike, we found Spectre. We've programmed the location so you'll be able to select it from the time station.
Why does his voice
Time's
sound
running
slowed
out.
down?
Please hurry. You'll need to
I have
leave
no idea.
right away.
Like,
Yeah.
something about his voice just sounded weird.
Yeah, with every single monkey captured in the game, you unlock the final fight against Spectre.
So, what happens to the monkeys when you catch them?
They go back into their habitats.
I take it you cannot see them in like the hub world?
There's in the spot where you can save, there is an encyclopedia that you can look up monkey stuff information.
Right.
So it's kind of a little
So
neat
you
little thing.
finally come. You just won't give up, will you?
Yeah, no, I kind of hope to see
course
like
I'm here. Someone's got to
that in the hub world there is a room which is like full of cages which gets
No.
filled up more as you keep.
No, that's
I feel
way
like
too
that
mean.
would've been
That's
a
way
pretty
too
interesting
mean.
touch.
That's way too.
What do you
That
mean?
that feels just way too mean and make me feel uncomfortable.
Power and energy. Why not use your power?
What powers does Spike have, Spectre?
I'd never do anything harmful or
So what's that in the background supposed to
You'll
say?
never get me to turn on my friends.
Science stuff.
Ugh, you're so naive. I'm still better
Right.
than you are.
So what? That's
yeah,
like
get a
the
rest.
secret formula
You're
for the
still
Krabby
human.
Patty.
One more thing.
Spectre found it out.
Now.
Spectre found it out.
I was the man that raised me. What? You
Watch
mean
Ape
you
Escape
at
4
the
be
amusement
like
park?
Plankton
Yeah.
breaking out Spectre.
Why do you ask? Were you thinking about going back?
I mean,
that's
is there
a great
any
idea.
is there any
Everyone
evidence
was so
not
happy.
taking place in the
I'm
same
sure if you
universe?
apologize,
Who knows?
They'd welcome you back to the amusement park. Let's go.
What? Apologize? That's ridiculous. Why should I apologize? After the way they treated me? I told
Also,
you
we
I'm never
utterly
going back.
missed it, but Spectre
Why
showed a
should
little
I?
bit of
I've
remorse.
come across such
Morrison was
incredible
curious
powers and
about his
intelligence.
trainer from
But
the
I'm
park.
better than they are. I can do anything.
Right.
That's
not
actually
true
kind of
power.
it's actually kind of a
You're
cute
being controlled
moment.
by the peak point helmet. If you knew what was good for you, you'd throw that thing away. Now do it and let's go.
Quiet! I'll prove to you just how great my powers are.
So is the final boss fight? Is it any
Go ahead.
difficult?
But if I beat
Not
you,
really.
you get rid of
The only
helmet.
point, the only Spectre fight I don't like is
Oh, you won't
twos.
beat me.
Don't be so sure, Spectre.
Two
And that's
had
Here
because
I come.
a few of his attacks are fine to dodge. There's one that's utterly atrocious. It's basically summons a ring around you, and basically you need to time your jump as it closes in, and it follows you. So it's a last minute dodge.
Ah.
And it's like, no, that's not fun.
And do you have like the helicopter fidget spinner tool?
Yeah, you do, but again, it's last minute.
Right. So even with that, it's still
Yeah,
kinda
so you
painful.
can't really jump and use it to stay above the ground. It locks onto you.
Yeah, that sounds pretty. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it sounds stupid, but it sounds like the kind of thing that's difficult for younger players.
Honestly, even for me, playing when in my 20s, 30s, it's still annoying. Like I've never actually finished 2 because of how annoying that boss fight is.
You never finished 2?
Nope.
Wow.
There's also
I mean,
another
to be fair,
reason for that.
to be fair, I never played 2, so
There's another reason that doesn't help with the game is outside of that. There's also a random ball system that basically you throw in
nice cut.
you throw in a 10 coins. Basically the 2 and 3 have a currency system. And you can either get an item for the gallery and a mini game, a special any concept art, a little art thing that's set up. Yeah, that's basically characters in the game, that sort of stuff. But you also can just get a random pearl of wisdom from Spectre. It's actually like fortune cookie stuff. It's not just a snarky response. You also can just randomly get more money. It's not a good system if you're trying to basically hide completion behind it.
Because of the randomization?
Yeah.
I mean, as somebody who tried to complete Yakuza 0, I can confirm you do not want to tie completion to randomization.
Yep.
Okay, to be fair, I don't think that getting like all the pocket racer part is part of completion, but still, people would like to see a full roster.
Yeah.
Especially if some of the parts are actually required to have like the best
Best
complete
stats.
some of the sub stories.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 mitigates it by having a little bit of RNG, but it's basically works as a window shopping. So it's like you don't know, like if you're using your money to buy like in-game movies, you're not sure which movie you're going to get.
Yeah, I still don't like 3 because enemies tend to block every time, so you need to square, triangle them.
Not Yakuza. Ape Escape.
Why the fuck are we talking about Ape Escape?
Because this is the game I'm playing.
Oh, that's what's going on the screen.
God damn it, Edgy.
I thought we were looking at a PS1 tech demo.
God damn it. Anyway, round 2. You're just basically running into Spectre as he runs around with the hoop, runs around.
You know, they should have done the boxing minigame here. I feel like it would have
Fuck
been really
you.
appropriate.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Well, what's wrong with that?
It was bad. Did you not watch when I showed it off on screen? I'm not sure if you can fall off, by the way.
Drunk.
I think you can, but yeah.
So what are these purple and green things that are like?
Those are his
surrounding
projectiles. Those are projectiles during this phase. As you can see, sometimes he'll drop cookies.
All right. But it's not like, is there like any difference between the pink ones and the green ones?
The pink ones are basically their default state. The green ones is when they're going to be going out to attack you.
Okay. So
Like you notice, he only summoned 2, and then after I hit him, they both turn green.
Right. So it's not like red shell, green shell.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just basically.
Right.
Oh, now I'm attacking.
Right.
And there is Monk Spectre captured.
Epic catch. Also, why are you catching him? Couldn't you just like take off his helmet?
We do that off screen.
Right, so we have to sit through an entire credit sequence.
Again.
While Spectre could still hypothetically be using his like psychotic powers to I don't know, summon Gaddafi.
Oh, god damn it. God damn it, Edgy. But now, as you see, Spectre is now back to normal. We took the helmet off him.
Okay, I will say though, I do prefer the first creative theme. I feel like that one was a bit better.
Yeah, I agree.
That being said, would you say that the going for the actual ending, would you say that the payoff is worth it?
Honestly, considering the fact that you have to do this for the true ending, honestly, I kind of think it is. Like, none of the monkeys are that obnoxious to get. Like, they can be annoying, but it's like none of them are just super, oh, hey, here's Hotel Delfino level obnoxious for a way to get a monkey.
I remember that one. I haven't played it, but I've seen enough videos to know
Yeah.
that
Yeah, it's
people
like
do not like that section.
Yeah, like I said, none of the monkeys are annoying to get. Some of them, well, okay, they're not super awful. It's honestly, I prefer doing something like this instead of a game I'm currently playing. I'm currently playing Alan Wake, and they make you play through the game twice to get all the manuscripts. One on normal or easy, and then again on nightmare mode, and it's like, that's not a good thing. If you make me want,
I actually have a question about the remaster. Is it just that a remaster, or does it have like?
I've never played the
additional
original one. I've never played the original one, so I can't really say anything.
Right. No, because I do have the original game on Steam, but I just never played it.
It's like I said, it's a really good. So far, I'm enjoying myself.
All right. Yeah. No, I do have the remaster on the PS5 because it was free at one point.
Yeah, I do too.
And I did notice in a recent sale that on the Epic Game Store, you can get it for like $10, which if it goes on sale the next time and I have the money for it, I
on a
might
console
be tempted
that
to go
on
with it.
something that's not Epic.
Well, okay, this is the kind of thing where I don't want to be like devil's advocate, but I do believe that Epic Games had like a lot of involvement with the
Oh no! Look at the time.
with the remaster, so I do feel like it's a bit more justified as a exclusive.
Wait for me, you two.
At the same time, I already have the game, so why would I buy it again?
I said
Just so I could
wait.
play it on PC?
Yeah. We have no idea where the hell they all ran off to.
To be fair, I double dipped on games for worse reasons.
True. That is straight true.
So yeah, Ape Escape. It was alright.
Like I said, it's a really good game that I absolutely do enjoy. I enjoyed 3 a lot more because 3 has a lot more variety in stages. But I'm not going to state that 1 is not a bad game because of it. It's honestly, you can go into any and play any game. Unlike certain other series. Like, yeah, basically they do basically play off like continuing story, but they're not that continuation story wise.
It's more like an Assassin's Creed kind of thing, where if you care about the overarching story, it's there. But if you can pretty much jump into any one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, like basically it's like like you said. Well, actually no, not like I said. When I first played the series, I got to the stage where you got the glider, and then basically I had to give the game back because I rented it. I never touched 2 until the PS2 on PS4 version, and so the first one I owned was 3.
Ah,
And I it's like, and I knew of the first one, and it's like, okay, yeah, so more just doing this. 3, I think, is the best one because of a lot of the differences between it in 1 and 2. And I will be playing 2 sometime. I don't know when.
But because Sony's too busy sitting on their ass not doing anything, they haven't brought out 3 on the backwards compatibility store thing.
Yeah. Or made a collection of this game, which honestly I would rather see a collection of Ape Escape.
I'm surprised they never brought out a Ape Escape HD collection on PS3.
Yeah, it's like I don't understand.
They were doing that with all their other like dormant franchises.
Yeah, like Sly, Jack. Like
Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank was not dormant. Ratchet and Clank was not dormant.
No, but they still brought out a collection.
Yeah.
And of course there's the not Sony but still HD collections of like Metal Gear Solid, Splinter Cell, God of War was one that Sony brought out.
Yeah. God of War. What else?
Silent Hill.
What? Oh, Silent Hill. Yeah, no one talks about the HD collection of Silent Hill. No one talks about that.
It sucks.
No one talks about that.
Look, I'm pretty sure that there's nothing wrong with the HD version of Silent Hill.
They changed voice actors for no reason.
That happens quite a bit. I remember when Judgment got pulled for a few months because of some stuff going on with the voice actor. I remember Yakuza 4 HD changing voice actors for some reason. Like, I understand why if you have like certain characters being the way they are, like I understand why some people would complain about it. Hell, flashback to Bayonetta 3, but I don't think it's that much of a deal breaker, to be honest.
True.
But to make the point that I want to make is it was a pretty interesting game to look at, and I might actually try out the game myself.
Ape Escape? Or
what else were we playing?
Okay, I wasn't sure because we also mentioned literally a lot of other games in the past 30 seconds.
Okay, look. I may have just defended Silent Hill HD collection, but I'm not a fucking masochist.